Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it. Hello and good morning, live from Mashpee TV. It's Hank and Stephanie.
Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Sort of.
Sort of. But it's going to be a nice day today. It's going to be a nice day tomorrow. Saturday is going to be, like most Saturdays are, going to rain.
Yeah. It happens every single year. I've got the suicide prevention walk that I do, and last year it was a monsoon.
Really?
It wasn't just a rain.
Oh.
It was a rain up your nose.
Oh, geez. Oh,
I'm
no,
under
no.
tents with a generator, bopping music and making sure everybody's got microphones. And it seems like this year's going to be about the same.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we had to cancel our Mashpee cleanup just because it said thunder and lightning. And I
Yeah.
think that scared away the town. And I think that, obviously the public interest and safety,
Right.
they've said no. So we're
Right.
going to reschedule that cleanup that we have for the Mashpee area right by Red Brook Road that we're going to be doing on Saturday. We're going to reschedule it. Not sure when yet, but stay tuned for that. Hello and good morning, Miss Cindy. Oh my God, my morning homies. And what's up, RTB? I will get back to you on the questions that you have asked me. I've just not had a chance to process my calendar. I've got this new timing thing. Tick,
Tick,
tick.
tick.
I'm using it.
Is it working?
Sort of. At least it has like the things that I have scheduled for myself popping up in my calendar. I
Mhm.
live and die by my calendar.
Right.
So when I look at it now, they're in like this little light blue, like you should be doing this.
You should
And
be
I'm like,
there.
oh, you're right. I'll
Yep.
do this. But I did crush the things that I needed to do for a meeting I had today. So
That's great.
checked them off the box.
Okay.
Those annoying tasks that you're like, I'll get to it.
Yeah.
I'll get to it.
Yeah. It won't take me long, so I'll put it over there.
And here it is May, and I haven't done it. So it's done. It's done. Is this something she needs? Yes, it is,
Yes, it is.
apparently. What's up, Marty? How are you? Somebody was just talking about you yesterday. We should get together because I've got some things I need to run by you. And
Uh-oh.
Miss Mari, thank you so much for joining us on our Lunch and Learn the other day.
Yes.
We had a great time over at the Chamber's AI Lunch and Learn. And I got to say, the speaker did a really good job. They
That's-
love presenting.
That's what I heard.
I'll keep him,
Okay. Yeah, well.
right? He loves a good dog and pony show. He used to do it in his corporate life
Yeah.
all of the time.
Well, I was telling you before we went on, I may have a gig for him and me. So
I love it. Love
We'll see.
speaking engagements. It's the only place in which he gets the center stage.
yes. And he's a very good speaker, too.
He is. He truly is.
No, he is.
So we've got one more Lunch and Learn coming up with Miss Cindy Collings from C Design. And we're going to be talking about how to pick a contractor.
Mhm.
You're going through this whole situation. You picked a contractor. You've got this kitchen design.
Yep.
Mari's doing her videos.
Yep. Yep. We're gonna follow the process along. The video yesterday, I asked Mari, what did she learn from when we redid our kitchen back in our house in Sandwich that she applied this time? And she said to get a team, because we hired a contractor,
Right.
one guy 6 years ago. We have a guy, but he's got a team.
So important.
Right, right. So when they came Tuesday to take the cabinets out, he came with a young guy, and then another young guy showed up, and cabinets, everything, sink, everything, it's all in the garage. Bang, gone.
Awesome.
In a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. And what kind of fun things did you find under all of the appliances?
The cats like to play with cough drops. And when they moved the fridge, because the fridge is in our dining room, there were all these cough drops underneath the fridge because the cats would slap them underneath.
Hysterical.
Yes.
I love it. I don't know what would be under my fridge right now.
But you may find out.
I'm going to be finding out really shortly. So
Mhm.
I know you inspired us to get this thing that we've been planning done. He's building a deck right now. We're too busy.
Building a deck
Yes.
in the back of your house?
Yep. Where the chicken coop was, where the shed's now going.
Did you,
Yep. All of those things happened over the weekend.
That's what he's doing now.
Yes.
Okay. Did you need a deck?
The deck needed to go underneath the new storage facility in which we've ordered. So I don't even, my dad's like, you don't need a shed. You don't do it. I'm like, I know. It's going to be the bleep shed, not the she shed. It's going to be the ish shed.
Yeah, but you can take all that stuff and put it out there and close the door and you can
Well,
forget
it's
that
going to be
there.
where Christmas lives because we have so much stuff from the Christmas market versus
Yes.
this market. So at least if we've got a housing place to put all of that stuff, hopefully it won't be kicking all over my garage all of the time.
Right,
So
and then you might be able to use your garage.
possibly. This is the goal. We're working on it.
Working on using the garage.
We are trying. Or at least to be able to slide in our stuff and pull out the stuff that we need when we need it,
Right.
that it's not such a meltdown. I think my husband has an aneurysm every single time.
He's too young.
Right? He
He's too
reaches
young.
that point of no return
Yep.
in his mental health.
And then he
Way
takes a
too often.
shower.
Right. Yes. Then he locks himself in the bathroom. This is what guys do, apparently. This is what happens. Is anybody else fed up? I put our question of the day today is, what would you like to say to your neighbor? I felt like it was an airing of grievances.
Oh, wow. I haven't even looked at it yet.
There's some fun stuff going on over there, from anything from complaining to thank you
Uh-huh.
to, I mean, it runs the gamut. So if you'd like to wager in or say something to your neighbor that maybe you can't actually say to your neighbor, feel free to use our page for that. That's what it's for.
I think I'd like to thank my neighbors for not turning me in, for practicing my pitch shot in the side yard, and then going up to the backyard because we're on the 6th green and pitching up, and no one's calling.
Are you
and
doing a little
saying-
unsanctioned golfing right
I'm doing
now?
a
that
little
you're admitted to
unsanctioned
right now?
golfing, and no one is turning me in.
You just opened it up. You
I
just
know.
opened it up for public discussion.
No.
The horse in the backyard was funny to read. Good morning. Good morning, Dave Wagner. Thanks for joining us on the morning show. We have, it's just that time of year
Yes.
where time stops and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, it's June. And it's going to be here before we blink. And I'll be having conversations about La Tavola. I got really excited when the Enterprise had their On Cape magazine that came out.
Very good.
On the back, by the way, besides the 2-page spread of Seafood Sam's, I loved our market is in here.
Very
Cute,
nice.
right?
Right.
So we got the
Oh,
Mashpee
boy.
Farmers Market, Canal Farmers Market, and Restaurant Week. All week long, our restaurants have been visited by our marketing department.
Yeah.
Shout out to Short Up Digital. Angela and Marnelli is over here from the Vineyard, and she does those food and wine bev fests
Yep.
on the Vineyard in
Mhm.
Nantucket. So she's been photographing their dishes. I know, and I'm really pumped to have like a little landing page for us. So it's mashpeerestaurantweek.com. You can check out all the restaurants that are participating. Right now, it's just the restaurants and their menus,
Mhm.
but it will be laid out with different deals.
Yep.
And then some of their photographed food and
Mhm.
menu items. I'm really thrilled to add a little bit of excitement to the week leading up to Father's Day.
Right. So what weekend is it again?
So it's going to be June 8th through the 15th.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So it's going to be the week leading up to Father's Day.
Okay. Oh, I'll be in Florida on Father's Day.
Well, beforehand, you can partake in a little bit
Yes.
of Restaurant
Oh,
Week.
I thought we were going to miss it. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. So all you have to do is scan the QR code
Mhm.
that is at these restaurants, and then you get a point.
Great.
And then your points stack up, and then we will reward you with gift certificates.
Well,
all
if
week
things
long.
get delayed, we still may be looking for places to eat.
Let's hope for the best. You
So
have a
let's hope for the
team.
best. You know, want the kitchen in, but we'll still support.
Mari, you got a team. You got this going on.
Got the
Hello,
team.
Lisa Z. It's good to see your face. I'm glad that you're still visiting us when you're not so publicly famous as you're traveling with witches. She just was wrapping up her documentary. She went to Germany,
Really?
and she said that there were people there that had her logo tattooed to them. She's
Oh.
like a German rock star,
Okay.
right?
I don't know if I want to be known for that.
A German rock star.
Yeah.
I
And
think
I mean, I think of German music. It's hardcore headbanger
some stuff is.
music.
Yeah, I saw a lot of that when we were in Berlin. The
A lot
music
of
thing.
boom, 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 boom.
That's good, Hank.
Well, isn't that what it is?
There's some of that for sure. My son asked me to send the photo of him at Checkpoint Charlie
Uh-huh.
because we had visited there last summer, and he's learning about it now in
Uh-huh.
school.
Oh, cool.
So he was really excited to be able to be like, I was there. I showed up
Yep.
there.
Right.
And then I sent him the photo, and he's like, "Oh, I was skinny in that photo." We did 20,000 steps a day, buddy.
Right. And you're a grown boy, pal.
Well, and his hair was smaller.
Mhm.
Can we just talk about the hair? Prom was last weekend in Mashpee. We're ending the year right now. So I'm
Mhm.
sure you're going to be seeing a lot of school dances, graduations, but the hairstyle that is in vogue right now
Is
looks like a puffy peacock. It's just like
really
fluffier the better. And I don't know why.
like an afro? Only
Sort
out of
of.
control?
Sort of, but it's like it's coiffed to a specific roundish mushroom top.
Like carrot top, only mushroom top?
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the style, but it's like tight on the sides. It's just here. I don't know
Okay.
what these boys are doing.
So who started this?
I don't
hair
know.
craze?
I don't know where it
There's got
came
to be
from.
somebody. It's somebody that they're all copying.
I don't know where this style came from. I just
Quote,
have to
unquote style?
say, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. That is all. And Rick Burgess says, "Move over, David Hasselhoff. It's Lisa Z. I'm German famous."
There you go.
Excellent. Yeah, so the puffy tennis ball head boy
Mhm.
was out there, and he got recognized for losing to the town of Sandwich in
Oh,
tennis.
Oh.
And they spelled his first name right, which they never do, but now he's known as the Weed Man.
The
Why?
weed-
Because they put Weed Man as his last name.
That's going to stick.
I was like, I love it, Weed Man. We're leaving it.
That's going to stick. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
his new high school
When he
nickname.
crosses the stage of graduation
Man.
and they announce his name, that's right. Somebody's
Woo-hoo.
going to go, Weed Man. Absolutely. Oh, good heavens.
So awesome.
Cody Weed. Cody the Weed.
That's
Oh, I
it.
love
That's it. He made the newspaper. Weed Man.
Weed Man.
He's made it. He's pretty pumped about it. Yeah, they hustled me last night.
Yeah.
Mom, we're hungry. We're hungry. We want to. Dad's out. He had his finals of bowling last night. So I
Mhm.
was like, all right, where do you want to go? Ramen. We want to go ramen. I'm like, oh, it's expensive. So they hustled me. We went to ramen.
Yeah.
$100 later, both of them asked for double and didn't eat. They wanted it to go.
To take it home?
Yeah. So here I am eating, and when they're both complaining about the various things, they fought the whole time. They fought the whole way there. They fought the whole time at dinner. They fought the whole way home. And then I woke up this morning and both of their ramen bowls were empty. So they did, in fact, eat it. But I felt hustled. I thought I
bet.
was going to have a nice dinner with my 2 children, and they were going to talk about all the great things we were going to do this summer.
No.
And it was horrible. It was the worst dinner experience I've ever had. Not the ramen. The ramen was delicious.
Now, Mariana has totally given up on ramen. Everything was ramen, ramen, ramen. And now she comes home from school. I'm hungry, just like Cody. What do you got? We got this, we got ramen, honey. Nah. Wait a minute. We got a case of ramen in the
Bring it on over. My kids will
thing.
crush
If you're
it.
not-
That's
if you're
what
not gonna eat it.
That's all they do. That's all they eat.
Ugh.
Sounds like my kids, says Melissa. And good morning to you, Chris Ball. Thank you very much. We are live here at Mashpee TV.
His Holiness.
Yeah, His Holiness is right. He gave us special dispensation
Yes,
on
he
his
did.
way out.
Yes, he did.
He has the same exact birthday as the Pope. It's pretty incredible, right?
Yep. Yep.
He's holy now.
Right. He sure
We're
is.
stuck with him.
He's holier than thou.
Yeah, right? That's awesome. So I'm ready for this summer. I saw that there was an alligator on the Cape,
Yes. Yes. Where did they find it?
on the vineyard or
On the
something like
vineyard or
that. I was
something.
like, how in the world? We had flamingos. Now we got alligators.
Yep. It washed ashore. It was dead, apparently. I think.
Oh,
But yeah, they found an alligator. Yeah.
it had to have been a pet.
You would think it couldn't have gotten this far otherwise.
Once again, we did have a flamingo that was just grazing and having a grand old time on
Right.
Dennis
Well, I
Beach
mean-
at some point. But
The flamingo, if it was flying, they fly, right?
there was a storm that
Yeah, and it
blew it up
probably
here
got-
or something
got
like this.
blown
There were a few of
Of
them.
course. I don't think an alligator could walk
I don't know. I don't
from
know.
Georgia to.
I don't know enough about alligators to know how it was in fact found on the shores of Martha's Vineyard, but
Yes.
seems to me as if it was an unsanctioned pet.
Yes.
Uh,
And we also have the most beautiful spot in New England Beach, don't we?
I saw that Yankee Magazine has declared that Nauset Beach is the most beautiful beach in New England.
Yes,
All right, we'll take it.
sure. We'll take the compliment.
It's always nice when we make national news, you know? It's like our little
Right.
Cape Cod,
Our
and we
little
see
Cape
it, and we're
Cod.
like, yay.
Yeah, yeah. It's a cool spot. Nauset Beach is a cool spot.
Yeah.
The lighthouse and all of that.
Kind of like last year, how Mashpee was the second most visited next to the National Seashore.
Right,
We will take that. We love that.
right.
And that was real time data because they were pinging our cell phones. Little creepy, but also it's real data,
A lot creepy.
right? They know, Hank.
I know. Oh, they know. I know they know.
They're prepared.
Yes.
I got in trouble yesterday.
What did you do?
My mouth got me in trouble. Weird. I know.
We're
Shocking.
stunned. I'm shocked. I can't continue. I'm shocked. What did you do?
I had 14,000 things going on for Restaurant Week, and I had to go for a meeting
Mhm.
with one of the people that we work with.
Mhm.
And I was like, Cliff, you go ahead. You take the meeting. You know more about logistics than I do. And we're working on the farmer's market stuff.
Yeah.
And then something I said at a town meeting was misconstrued to be a little shade.
Oh,
And it wasn't shade. It was just a matter of fact.
what did you say?
I was just talking about the water situation, how we don't have running water up at the farmer's market.
No, you don't.
No, we don't. And it's not that it was shade thrown. It was just something that we don't have. And that's
Right.
something that's unaffordable to bring there in this space and time.
Right. Of course.
That was all. So I'm searching for a grant so that at least we could have a hydrator there so that small children, dogs, people visiting can
Yeah.
at least have running water or fill up their thing. I'm trying really hard to remove plastics and one-time use plastic bottles and one-time use plastic everything to just be able to refill your water bottle or
Right.
stick your head under a spigot and get a little water when
Mhm.
it's hot.
And when it's really hot, have a little spray thing.
Well, yeah, right. For our vendors and stuff
Yeah.
like that, like just to have more than the
Right.
gallons of water that I was buying last year,
Right. And
which
you were
was
buying them.
great. Oh my gosh. It was like 5 gallons every single week between the dogs and the kids and
Mhm.
our vendors. Listen, with hours in the sun sitting
Right.
there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's construed as me throwing a little shade. And I definitely was not throwing any shade. I was just stating the facts.
That's the facts. man.
Emily, why am I not shocked?
That's the
Zip it,
facts.
lady. You're supposed to be backing me up on this one.
Right.
No, we have needs. So if you
Mhm.
care to support these needs, we will happily take your donations. lemonadeco.org. Check us out. I've got a list of all the projects that we're working on. We love, love, love your support. So everything old is new. Everything new is old. I saw that HBO Max is Max. And now
Yes.
it's back to HBO Max again.
Yeah. Why?
So we're talking about it.
Right.
Notice me. Notice me. We've changed our name again. Now we go by this name.
Right.
Notice me.
We're new. No, not really. We just have a new name.
Who's in charge of this stuff?
I don't know. But you know who's coming back with his show about food in Italy that everybody loved?
No.
Stanley Tucci.
We love Stanley Tucci.
National Geographic, Sunday night, I think, is the first episode.
We love Stanley Tucci and we like Italian. Who doesn't like Italian
Yeah,
food?
yeah. But everybody loved that series.
Yeah.
And then who was doing it? CNN, and they decided it was too expensive or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but National Geographic, I believe it starts on Sunday night.
I'm loving all these like little weird niche celebrity, whatever it is, between the guy from Outlander. There's another one. There's a few other travel / we like these kind of
Yeah.
tastes or bites
There's another new one about, I think it's Spanish food. It's oh, I can't think of the actress's name.
Selena Gomez.
No.
She's got one too. I like her cooking show, especially
Yeah.
because she doesn't know how to cook. So I enjoy it.
Right.
It's kind of like when I did shit show cooking and during the pandemic, when it was mostly me, my drinks got larger and my eyelashes molted and I was losing my hair left and right. It was fine. Everything was fine.
Just don't eat the food. Just don't eat the
I don't even
food.
think I ended up cooking half of the time. I had great ideas,
The idea is to count.
right? It was a good time. 13 things you are doing in your car that you should not be doing. Hank came across this list today
Yes.
and I was like, okay, I'm guilty.
Right.
Guilty.
Okay, now, first of all, it's not whatever. But these things you shouldn't be doing. Putting your feet on the dashboard.
I get yelled at all the time
Oh, it's
from my
gonna be-
husband.
It's going to be the summer. We're going
Safety
to see
police.
that all the time. Here's another one we all do. Storing unnecessary items. Leave it in the car, leave it in the trunk. I'll get it later. And then
Mine's a traveling office. Mine's my extra storage facility. I'm ready for a gig anywhere. I could DJ, I could do trivia, I could do music bingo, I could throw a rave. I am ready to go wherever that little lemon goes. I'm ready.
Here's another one. Eating a full meal while you're driving.
Guilty.
And then leaving what's ever left in the car and forgetting that it's
Oh,
there.
no, I don't, because that'll smell. I spend too much time in there.
Using headphones.
No.
Because you can't hear when people are.
I don't listen to anything when I drive. Although I could have used some headphones yesterday when I was listening to my children argue all the way to dinner and all the way home.
Right.
And all the way there. All there.
Blasting music with the windows down.
Sometimes. Depends.
Summer's
If
coming.
I'm tired, like road trips, I'm about to embark on my road trip. I leave in June. I'm going to pick up my daughter, and we're driving from West Coast to East Coast. And there are moments where you're starting to fall asleep, and I put on some slamming music, like German headbanging music, and put the windows down. Wake
up. Doing the deed. Depending on the state, having sex in public, including a parked car, could result in anything from a fine to jail time.
Naughty, naughty.
Yeah. Speaking of which, smoking. But nobody smokes anymore, really.
Different kind of smoking, Hank.
I know.
The fishbowl and
changing your clothes.
Also guilty.
Wow. Doing your makeup as you drive.
Guilty.
My God, you're
I know, I'm an offender.
You're quite a sinner. Where's His Holiness? Driving without shoes.
Oh, I do it occasionally.
Oh, arguing. This is a good list, folks.
It's not a great list.
Driving with your seat far back.
I feel exposed.
Megan does that.
It drives me crazy. No.
How do you drive? You're not that tall.
I'm a 10 and 2 and upright here all the time. I don't know why. I feel like I'm not taking it seriously.
Any of those things, tisk, tisk, tisk.
Emily says,
Stephanie, tisk, tisk, tisk.
I know. The truck cleaner, the better. She's throwing a rave. See? That reminds me, I have to clean out my car today. I have a wedding to go to in Western Mass tomorrow. You got a lot going on there, miss. Take it easy, please. You know, got stuff going on. I'm always barefoot while driving. So if you two have been exposed, cheers with your coffee today.
Yes.
We've been seen. We're going to be out and about today. If you're looking for something to do, Miss Bree is back over at DJ's Wings from 6 until 8. Come for beer, come for wings, come for a little bit of trivia, some fun prizes. She always has a good time, and she'll be there this summer. I was just doing our summer schedule. We're shifting it up. We'll be in Falmouth a little bit more. We're going to be at Falmouth Yacht Club for a few destination dates, and all summer long over at Cape Cod Winery.
Very cool.
Which was hopping for Mother's Day.
Really?
Drove by there, and I was like, oh, my husband's like, I still have not been in there. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
It's the ambiance is great. Definitely
Place to
suggest
take Mom
it.
for Mother's Day. I'll have to remember.
Right?
Well, we go to the Old Yarmouth Inn for brunch. So.
Oh yeah, how was your Mother's Day?
Old Yarmouth Inn is just top of the heap.
Foods were good, even
But
though
it's
it's
Mother's
haunted.
Day and it's Megan's birthday.
Ah,
So we kind of do a
nice
two for
big
one.
celebration.
Yeah, we had a wonderful time. We love it there. One of our most favorite spots, along with tomatoes.
My daughter,
Where we will be on Saturday for Mari's birthday.
oh, that's right. I forgot about her birthday's coming up.
Same as well.
I know. I had to reschedule Lily's birthday.
You had to reschedule Lily's birthday.
She didn't really appreciate that very much. I was like, oh, we've rescheduled your birthday for Sunday. We're busy.
How do you reschedule your child's birthday?
We rescheduled her birthday.
What did you say? We made a mistake on the calendar.
It's inconvenient. She got a kick out of it. She's not upset by it. I said, we're going to have to reschedule that this year. It's going to have to be on Sunday. So,
So stay younger. How old is she going to be?
19.
Wow.
I know. This is her. She's like, Mom, she's got a list. I said, why don't you have your friends over on Saturday? So you can have her friends party on Saturday or whatever, and make sure everybody just stays over. I don't know where the hell I'm going to fit them right now. We're trying to build a shed to get everything out of my house, and I'm going to fill it with
But you got
people
that
on
extra room
Saturday.
for the J1s that's still available.
Yes, up until my older daughter comes home, and I had to help her fill out her FAFSA last night. I'm like, oh my God, why? These children are so needy. I'm kidding. I love it. What the hell else was I going to do? I appreciate being needed still
Yes, I suppose.
sometimes. I do. I'm like, oh, you need me for something?
Oh boy,
Get a little
you
excited.
still need your mommy.
I know, but it's brief, it's fleeting. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, can't you do this yourself?
Right.
Like
You're
I
old enough, aren't you?
45 trips through construction yesterday in Mashpee. It
Insane.
felt like one item of stuff. It was so irritating. Pack your patience with you throughout the Cape. I had a friend of mine that had a severe road rage incident, and Diane wanted to share it with me yesterday. And she
Yeah.
just called me and she's like, it's taken me 3 hours to get from Mashpee to Hyannis and back. 3 hours to drop something off.
That's crazy.
Everything's under construction.
Yep.
We're hurrying it up to try and get for the season. It's just
Right.
we're in that prep mode.
Right.
Everything's trying to get the most amount done before we are just inundated with all of the humans here. This is what happens.
And it really seems that neighboring towns don't talk to each other
Yeah.
because their construction detours will end up in another construction detour when, geez, if all the
You're right. It
heads
should live somewhere. Cape Cod Incidents does a really good job of covering
yeah,
all of the things that are going on. Can you add a little traffic reporting in there? This Gladys Kravitz wants to know what's happening on all of the roadways. And no, I didn't postpone her birthday. We just rescheduled it. So it's just different.
okay.
This is
I mean,
all
it's not
I-
like she claims she didn't have her. She just,
No, I was
changed
definitely
the date.
there.
okay. All right.
She gave me a dirty look on the way out and kicked me one time for good measure. I remember all of it. And I screamed at the doctor, what is wrong with her eyes? She looks like a little demon.
Mhm. Little did you know.
Little did I know she'd still
Love
be
you,
my
Lil.
little
Love you,
demon.
Lil. Don't take it personal.
She knows the stories of her birth, her lore. She was our toughest one for
Yep.
sure.
Mhm.
Still remaining to be so because she's fiercely independent
Yes.
when
Except
she
when
wants
she's
to
not.
be. Correct.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yep. Happens.
Mic drop. I need to talk to you about your behavior on social media, sir.
What did I do?
Before you post freaking clowns on our social media, you need to ask permission. I was, wait a minute. Oh, that's on our page. Who did that? Damn it, Hank. Hate
We're
clowns.
doing the top movies of the week because it's Thursday, it's date night. And the question I put was, and how do you feel about clowns? Because one of the movies this week in the top 10 is about a clown.
I hate that clown that you use. It's,
No, that's the clown in the movie.
ugh, whatever it is, no. It's a no for me.
That's all. I didn't know what I had done.
I am. My 25-year-old has a fear of clowns.
Yep.
Like terrifying fear
Mhm.
of clowns.
Yep.
Never liked any of the things. Bunnies. She always thought that they look sadistic.
Yep.
Just you name it. Not for her.
Yep.
Clowns were up there.
Mhm.
So date night on a clown movie.
Yeah, that's going to be up to the people to decide if they want to ask somebody on a date to go see a clown movie.
Would you go on a date to a clown movie? Yes or no? Please feel free to drop it in
Yep.
the chat.
Yep.
Tell him, Steph.
Is that a killer to the relationship immediately?
Mari, she agrees with me
We're
wholeheartedly.
not talking bozo, always laugh, never frowns. We're talking, it's like
My mother was on that show. That was like her favorite thing to tell us when we were
She was on
younger.
Bozo?
She was on Bozo.
really?
Like one of the kids in the audience.
Really?
Yeah.
Way back when?
Way back when. Okay. I was like, that explains it.
Bozo in Boston?
Yeah.
Frank Avrush?
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Terrifying. I
Wow.
said, that's what happened to you. You were on a clown show. Makes sense. Such a rotten child. I'm such a rotten person.
No, you're not.
I'm doing my very best. That's all I can say. We've got to run. I've got a board meeting. Talk about what's happening at lunch break today besides the clown movie, please.
Well, it's the top 15 movies of the week. So you see, Thursday is date. I don't know anything about this personally. Thursday is date night because Thursday is tryout night.
Oh.
And if you do well on Thursday night, then you can maybe get booted up to Saturday night, and we know what that's all about. So we do the top 15 movies of the week or 10 or whatever. So you can call somebody and say, hey, you want to get together? Why don't we go see?
I love it. Friday night, I have another middle school dance to be at.
You do.
I do. Last Friday, I had a great time at Nauset Regional Middle School.
Yep.
We had fun. And this Friday night, I'm in Provincetown.
Very good.
And they've picked a theme,
Uh-oh.
1990s to 2000s. I was like, I have this party, no problem.
Cool. Yep.
And I love that they chose a theme. Middle schoolers, you are stepping up your game, my friends.
Yep.
I love this.
Well, they like our music better than their music.
Yeah.
Because that music kind of sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening now. Well, middle school is also where they get divergent in their music taste.
Yeah.
So when I was DJing, it was everything from steampunk, metal, video game music to Billie Jean, Michael Jackson. And I was like, we okay.
Well, Mariana's favorite band is My Chemical Romance.
2 requests for My Chemical Romance.
Yes.
2 requests for it.
Yep.
And they dressed the part and all.
That was her mother's favorite band as well. But yeah, and I love My Chemical Romance too, so I can't.
I also hate
can't
clowns. Thank you. I'm with you. Good morning, Lauren. Nice to see your face over here. Lauren from All Places has been doing a really good job.
Yes. When are you swimming, Lauren?
Yeah, it's getting warmer.
Let us know, please.
She's working on her fundraising efforts for the Canal Region Farmers Market. Also, she has been collecting some musical acts.
Yes.
Young and old, if you would like to play a little guitar before the main act at the Canal Concert Series, please let us know. Farmers Market begins at 3 p.m. And, Chris Ball loves his ducks. He's a Jeep guy, and he's got the Pope duck that's coming. I love it.
Oh,
it's perfect.
He says he's not coming in the immediate future, but can you imagine the marketing that's going to go on when he finally comes?
The American Pope comes to America.
Comes to America,
right?
You know, if you remember when John Paul II came, there was Pope on the rope and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah,
because he was a big star.
Yeah,
I can't imagine what they're going to do when he comes here.
And he's young enough. It's that rock star icon status. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Little Pope bobbleheads.
All right.
Hula ones that sit on your dash.
Yeah, I'm older than the Pope. That's really scary.
You said it out loud. I did not. So younger people seem to be more receptive to multiple genres of music than in the past times. I agree, Jameson. Where have you been? Good to see your face here today. 3 weeks away from Lauren's swim. She is ready to go.
And she had some other business news to post. Did you
well,
see
her husband, Brian, who, by the way, donated to the market, A, and B, is now on his own, solopreneurs. Good for you two. Both have joined us in the land of not working for the man.
Right.
It's kind of exciting.
He's a good dude.
Oh, he's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So if you need your boat work done, definitely go and see Brian. Lauren, feel free to drop his information in the chat because we absolutely love, adore, and support him. His partner, Larry, is retiring after 30 years, which is really nice to have a business that's functioning. You've learned and worked with this person, and now it's yours.
Right. You've got the customer base already coming through.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Very exciting. Well, we would love to have you come on the show with us. Reach out to Hank or myself if you've got suggestions. You've got jazz, you've got blues. We've got a new night show coming in the works.
Very good.
On Saturday, yeah?
Yes, Saturday night. We may have a Sunday night show too that's going to be really cool.
I am looking forward to how the weekends are shaping up with us here at Lemonadio. Download the app on your phone. Alexa, play Lemonadio Radio. You can just enable the skill, or you can watch us on Roku TV. We appreciate your support, and we'll talk to you all soon. Have a great day. Stay away from the clowns.
Bye, folks. See you at noon.
Bye. Whenever I saw that clown, I was like, Hank's gonna get it. Stupid clown. And where's Ashley been? Ashley, we need our Karen Reed report. Report to us.